And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set. And today's starter, Valente Beozo. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
On the ground to third. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. In the sixth spot for them in this one, Jordan Westburg.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Line to left. Ward makes the grab for the second out. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
That one lifted to left. Brings it in. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here in Miami, and on the mound today, it's Walker Buehler. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And the right-hander deals. And that one lifted in the air center field. Dubon under it. And there's one away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Probably their best weapon over the last couple of weeks, Taylor Ward.
Well, the story is, of course, his hitting streak. I mean, it's been so much fun to follow, now up into the 20s, and I'm just impressed with the consistency and even the outside pressure because everyone knows you have this streak going. Anytime you can go 3+ weeks without an offer, you're doing something pretty special.
Buehler winds and fires. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. 1-1 now. Out to center. Dubon gets under it. And there are two down. Now it's the DH, MJ Melendez. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Buehler keeping an eye on him. Melendez with 4 runs batted in his last game. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Blake Sable, the next up for the Marlins. 3-2 now. That one is absolutely belted. Gone! His 16th homer of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Taylor Ward, the next up for the Marlins. Ripped to right. Cowser makes the play, and it's out number 3. But the Marlins get 3 on the homer. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Second inning set to go. Now it's going to be Colton Cowser. Hit hard on the ground to short. The throw to first. 1 out in second. Ian Happ up to hit. And there's a foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the curve, and it was a smart choice.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Two out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Sweeney. Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. In the air, center field. Dubon in position. Puts it away for the out.
Batting ninth, the third baseman,
Max Schumann, the next up for the Marlins. Buehler looked to first. Sweeney back on a dive. That misses. 2-1. Man at first, one away. This one smacked out to left center. Nice grab on the run. 2 away now.
now batting, center fielder, Rojas.
And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. 2 outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
This is Bryson Stott. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Dubon settles under it and makes the catch. And that's the inning. Marlins strand a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
In the air to left down the line. Ward. And there's 2 down.
The catcher.
And here's the rookie catcher, Chad Zimmerman. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Marlins 3 and the Orioles nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd. And the batter now, Lamont Wade Jr. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dubon hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Digging in, MJ Melendez. 1 out, bases empty. That one ripped right center field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
1 out, runner at second. And here's the catcher, Blake Sable. Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Into the second deck it goes. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 5-zip. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. That smash towards center. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. Line drive, makes the catch, inning over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. Back after this on the show. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Nolan Shanuel. fly ball to right. Cruz hauls it in for the out.
The center fielder, number 14.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
The shortstop takes the ball. There's the strike. Hit in the air left field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Coming on for the Orioles, Yoendrys Gomez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. That's towards center. Dubon settles under this one. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And now Max Schumann. Rocketed out towards right center. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And stepping in is the speedy Johan Rojas. To short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Bryson Stott digs in now. That one ripped. Going back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. In to score from first, and it's now a 6-run lead. That holds the runner at second base.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So 2 down, and now for the Marlins, Lamont Wade Jr. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Cowser makes the grab, and that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Marlins 6 and the Orioles nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Ripped on the ground to second. Stott over to first in time. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next, Ian Happ. One down, base is empty.
Nope, that's a ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Rojas hauls it in, 2 away.
Now back, the third baseman.
2 down, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. And it's even up.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The other way, and that's just foul. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They still find themselves down 6-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the DH, MJ Melendez. And that's outside. 2 balls and a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Trevor Rogers up and throwing. Well struck, right field. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He leaves the yard to right. Home run number 30 on the year, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Blake Sable. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Half makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 4,
Taylor Ward, the next up for the Marlins. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Next to hit, Trey Sweeney. And that one in the air center field. Makes the grab, out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Cruz.
And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Ball to strike. The pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. Nabs it, and the inning is over. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. It's now 7-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Top 6. Now it's the DH, Randy Arozarena. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
The dream of a perfect game turns out to be just that, thanks to this hit. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Holliday having a lot more success on the road this season. Arozarena at second with nobody out. In the air, left field, down the line, and it's just foul. Goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Chad Zimmerman will hit next.
Let's go, Miami.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Runner at second here, one gone. Right side. Cruz under it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Nolan Shawnuel.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. And into the box for Baltimore, Nolan Shawnuel. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that is that. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. It's the Marlins 7 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Next offering is fouled back. Hit hard, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Johan Rojas. Rolled to short, could be 2. Zips it across. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Marlins, the second baseman, Bryson.
And at the plate for Miami, Bryson Stott. 1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. It's going to fall for a hit into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now here is Lamont Wade Jr.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Grounder might be 2. They get the tag on him. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 7 and the Orioles nothing. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Got
Yeah.
a shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries,
that's
yo.
upstairs.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
It's been a long time.
new pitcher on here, George Soriano.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Colton Cowser. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Marlins 7 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And that one hammered. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Such an impressive performance out of him in this one. His 3rd hit for extra bases. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
Here's the catcher, Blake Sable. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Ripped on a line. Duvall makes the grab, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Taylor Ward, the next up for the Marlins. Melendez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score.
Comes through with the RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Yoendrys Gomez departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Mark Leiter Jr. on to pitch here. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Man at second with 1 away, and the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. That one outside, and a count 2-1. One out and a runner at second. Laser could be trouble. Ward around third. He'll score. Dylan Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. Man at second. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. And that one is going to go. And they add a pair. It's 11-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away. Johan Rojas, the next up for the Marlins. Center field. And he makes the catch. And there's two away.
Now batting, the second baseman, right there.
So a man aboard. Stepping in, Bryson Stott. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ripped to short. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now it's going to be Lamont Wade Jr. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow. Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Mark Leiter Jr. won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Trevor Rogers.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
So first and second with 2 outs. MJ Melendez, the next up for the Marlins. That one is hammered right field. Back there. Get out of town. Another homer. Second home run of the inning for them. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 15-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Two outs, nobody on. And up next for Miami, Blake Sabol. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So digging in, Taylor Ward. Now a fly ball to right center. Cowser sizes this one up. He's got it, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 8th inning coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Jarred Koenig. He last pitched 2 days ago. That to right. And that drops foul. Got him swinging.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one down the line, and that's a fair ball.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 3-1. And a foul ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. So 2 down now. And here is Jackson Holliday. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Westberg leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. So 1 hit is all they get. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Marlins lead it 15-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Liner to second, and picked on the hop. Handles, throws to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And now for the Marlins, Dylan Cruz. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now, Max Schumann on a line, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Johan Rojas now at the plate. Swing and a ball line to center. And makes the grab. 2 down.
second baseman, right there.
So first and second with 2 outs. And at the plate for Miami, Bryson Stott. First and second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Popped up left side. And that's the 3rd out. Marlins strand a pair as they can't add to their slim 15-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the switch hitting catcher, Chad Zimmerman. This one popped up. Schumann. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Nolan Shanuel. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. So up next, Mauricio Dubon. Koenig is just 1 strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
This one ends 15-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.